Girl About Library, and I'm here today with the Booktube Watching Tag. Do you like tag videos? I hope you do. I hope you do because you're watching one, or you're not anymore. You clicked out. Why did you click on it though? Personally, I go through phases. Sometimes I love tag videos, sometimes I don't. It depends on the tag, of course, but I feel like the Booktube Watching Tag in particular is one that I click on, so I wanted to do it. These questions are so different than like your usual Booktube questions because it isn't about books, it's about Booktube. It's kind of meta, it's kind of cool, so let's get into it. I also really like it because you get to talk about other booktubers. Also, Harriet created it. I will link her video down below. So let's dish. Let's share the goods because I have some good people to discuss and some Booktube tea. Not really. Question number one, how many channels are you subscribed to? Over 500 the last time I checked, and that's a couple minutes ago for this video, but I think that number sounds ridiculous based upon the other videos that I have watched of people doing this tag. I realize that is a large number. I have a problem. I'm just like, I click subscribe. It's free. Why not? I don't feel like I have to watch the person's videos just because I'm subscribed to them, or that like, I don't feel that way. I know other people do, but it's just I don't know, like, there's free, like, why would you not? I also, even though this isn't like my personal Gmail account, like, it is the account that I watch YouTube from. So it isn't just booktubers that I'm subscribed to, although that's like the vast majority. It's also like vloggers and like makeup tutorials and like the wide arrangement of different stuff that you can find on YouTube. I'm subscribed to all of it. Like, YouTube is my television. I love it. And so, yeah, I have a lot of channels that I am subbed to. On a related note though, when I was going through and looking at who I was subbed to, I unsubscribed to a couple because there are people who like don't make videos anymore. So comment down below and let me know how long you wait for someone to not make a video before you unsubscribe. Do you have like a certain parameter that you've set in your mind, or do you ever unsubscribe to someone once you're subbed to them? I want to know. Question number two is, when do you normally watch Booktube? And that is nap time, or like when I'm doing chores. I'm a stay-at-home mom to a 2-year-old boy, and he takes a nap every day for about 2 hours. So in other words, 2 hours of time to watch Booktube, or YouTube, just like generally, but like that is when I do it. It's when he's taking a nap. It's super like relaxing, it's super chill. It's also something I can do like while I'm doing chores. So like if I need to do a load of dishes or something, it's easy for me to like put my laptop up and wash dishes like while I watch. It's so nice to have something that's like distracting but isn't television. YouTube and Booktube, it's amazing. What a time to be alive. Question number three is, how do you balance Booktube watching, reading, and making your own videos? I don't. No one does. I have not watched a single one of these tags where someone was like,
got this all figured out, guys, let me tell you.
It's hard. It's hard to balance it all, in the sense that, like, you know, any hobby balancing is difficult just because it's something that you're passionate about. I would say though that I have a couple of tips, or like a couple of things that I do that I think kind of helps with that. As far as reading, I always read at the same time every day. It's kind of like how I fall asleep. It's a relaxation thing for me. So the reading kind of takes care of itself. I read from like 9 to 11 o'clock every night. Making my own videos because I have a 2-year-old is something that happens when I get a chance to do it. If he's staying like at his grandparents' house, or if like he's taking an extra long nap and I showered that day, like, then we're making a video. But as far as Booktube watching, I think that's the one that is hardest for me to balance, and maybe is hardest for like other people to balance as well. And I think it's just because there is so much. It's overwhelming, especially when you get like, as you get further into it, and not only do you have videos that you want to watch because there are people who you've been subscribed to for a long time and like you're always interested in their opinions, but you also find out about so many more booktubers by making videos, and so it's like it's constant. One thing I have been trying to do that kind of helps me with that balancing act is that I do let the comments on my videos kind of drive my watching to a degree, so that I don't feel like someone is constantly watching my stuff and like commenting and I'm not going to watch their stuff and commenting back. Because there's just so much, like there's so many channels, there's so many different places to watch. And so my priority to a degree has been watching and commenting on people who also watch and comment me. I think that that's really important and something that can get lost in all of this reading is the priority. If that gets lost, then I have nothing to make booktube videos about, and I'm also probably not relaxed enough to want to make booktube videos. So, number 4, I love this question. Is there a difference between videos you like watching and videos you like making? Absolutely. It's night and day. I will stay up way past my bedtime to watch vlogs. I love them. I love them. I like watching booktubers who vlog, not booktubers who vlog. Like, I think it's so fun to get like a peek inside people's lives. And it's kind of like reality television, but like not as trashy. And also it's like more creative, like it's on that person and not like the person who you are watching. Let me try and explain vlogs and why they're neat. Jesus. But I do really like watching how someone has taken their day and pieced it together to create a story, because if you've ever tried to vlog before, it's really hard, and that's why there aren't any on my channel. But I do want to start doing it. I want to. I've said that 100 times and it hasn't happened yet, but just know the intention is there. The desire is there. I don't know if it will ever happen, but yeah, I love watching vlogs and I don't make them. Question number 5. Question number 5 is, who is the first booktuber, number 5, who is the first booktuber you subscribe to, and do you still watch them? If there is a way to look this up, please let me know, but I'm not sure. I started watching Booktube back in 2012, so it's been a long time. I actually had a Booktube channel back then, but I deleted it. Yeah. I should have stuck with it. Like, if there is one Booktube tip, and I can, like, YouTube generally, and I totally get it now, but it's that if you like it and if you want to try and do it, start doing it, and like, don't stop until you don't want to do it anymore. I stopped doing it just because I was busy, but I also kind of like psyched myself out about it. And that still happens some days, but I wish I had stuck with it. Back to the question. In 2012, I watched Peeve's Project and I watched Ariel Bissett, and they both still make videos. I also watched the Vlog Brothers, which is like John Green, which isn't technically booktube, but like kind of felt like it because I discovered it because John Green is a writer of books, and so yeah. Number 6. Who is the most recent booktuber you subscribe to? These questions are hard just because YouTube does not make it easy to answer these questions. I think the booktuber I subscribed to most recently was the Book Wanderer, and she is a booktuber who used to booktube a while ago, but she took a break and now she's back, and she actually commented on one of my videos, so I went to check her out like I do, and love her content, and like her attitude is just super chill, so I subscribed. Also, her name is Katie, which I realize is a very popular name, but I still feel a connection when people have that same name. Number 7 is share an old favorite booktuber. That's easy. My pick is Katie with Life Between Words. She is amazing, and she has a podcast now with Molly Reads, so I'm not sure how much booktubing she'll actually be doing, but I have always found her channel and like her content to be super inspirational because she has 2 kids. And she has a great Instagram, she has her YouTube, and she just obviously loves reading. But yeah, she has 2 kids, and so those days when I'm like, I don't have time for this, or like I'm just not feeling it, I know I can pop over to Katie's channel and like she'll have managed to make a video with like both of her kids like crawling on the floor around her, and I'm like, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. Like, I need to like prioritize me time, and this is it. Number 8, share a new favorite booktuber. My new favorite is Vicky at Chapter 32. I love her. Like, I love her taste in books. I love her attitude. She's also a mom. She also has like very similar reading tastes to me. Like, she's great. Ooh, she also reads nonfiction, which I like, is something I look out for in booktubers because I really like nonfiction. And so when I find a booktuber who likes it too, subscribe. That's how you get 500 YouTube subscriptions. What is your booktube pet peeve? I have a lot. I have quite a few. I'm not like a pet peeve type person. There's like annoyances, but I feel like because I consume so much booktube, like you kind of, familiarity breeds contempt, maybe is what I'm trying to say. And so I have a lot of them. I think one of the, at like the top of the list is probably really long disclaimers. I can't with really long disclaimers, which to me is like when a video starts with a really long description of the fact that they're making this video about their opinions and it's not personal. If you don't like the book that they didn't like it's gonna be okay, we can still be friends. And I just don't get it, I guess, is the reason why it annoys me, because it gives a lot of credit and time to people who I don't just think deserve that credit and time in your video. I make 60-second book reviews. I don't have time in that to say like, I didn't like this book, but it's okay if you did. And I just don't feel the need to do it. And I get comments from people who don't agree with me, and that's okay. So usually if I'm starting a video and someone has that like kind of like long disclaimer thing going on, I click out because I can't. Number 10 is the last question, and it is, what have you learned from watching other booktubers? I have learned everything. Not just booktubers, but like YouTube in general. I feel like if I was alone making these videos, I would have no idea what I was doing. One of my favorite things to do actually is to like go back in a like really big booktuber or just YouTuber and look at their older videos, and it's so inspiring, you guys, to see how far they've come since they started making YouTube videos. And I think that's true of my channel too, even though I've only been doing this like a little over a year. It's insane what a difference just a year makes in terms of like understanding just like the technical stuff, but also just like developing a personality and being like, you probably had a personality before, but like being comfortable in front of a camera. That really is the biggest lesson in all of this, is just like sticking to it, because you're gonna talk yourself out of doing it 100 times. But if it's fun and it's your creative outlet, keep making them. Because you'll see people who have been making videos for 5 years went through periods like that too, where they didn't post for a month. And they, you know, just like at the beginning, their white balance is totally off and they're like, it's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, there's another question. Okay, wait. Question 11. Oh, it's optional. Okay. Question 11 says, tag some of your favorite booktubers, and I will tag a bunch of people below of booktubers that I watch, because I have a lot of them, obviously. So I will tag a bunch of people below. Some of them I think I've already done this tag. Comment down below, let me know some of your favorite booktubers. I love discovering new channels and adding to my embarrassingly long list of people that I'm subbed to. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more bookish content. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.